Citizens of Drewstein, hear me. We stand today beneath the mountainous heart, where our homes remember every footsteps we have ever taken, and the fire that has never stopped purifying us. The city was not gifted to us, but we took it from hunger and carved it from fear, and held together by will when we had nothing else left to hold. We were banished from our homeland and cast out with the mixed elves' lands, and those who told us we would face quietly the margins of history and fade. But we did not fade. We found the one place the world refused to claim, this living volcano. And we made it ours. What others called exile, we turned into a foundation, a home. What others called punishment, we turned into proof. In those first days, we had no luxury of debate or decision making. When the air was ash still and the walls were unfinished, and every threat threatened to be our last. Drewstein required one voice, one command, and one direction. Not because our people deserve chains and restriction, but because our people deserve to live, to be alive, and to grow. The rules we established then were not born from vanity or naivety. It was born from necessity, and it worked. But Drewstein is no longer a camp for the condemned. It's no longer a prison for us. Look around you. The streets are walked with purpose and not panic. Not every day we scratch and claw our way out of this hell because we have grown and we have made a home. The gates stand because we raised them. The storehouses are full because we work them. The banners fly freely because we earn the right to be seen today, here, and now. We are not merely surviving within this volcano. We are thriving. We have become something that can no longer be dismissed, something that cannot be ignored. And because we have changed, our government must change with us. So here, today and now, the title of dictator has been dissolved. It was meant as a tool, and tools are meant for tasks. But we have finished that task, and that task was survival. And since it is complete, it no longer reflects our intent, our identity, or our future. We are not defined by the survival. We are not defined by the fear that we once had. We are not defined by what we had to become to stay alive. We are defined by what we choose to become now and today. Therefore, let it be known to all within these walls and all beyond them that the dictatorship is officially dissolved in the name and its nature. The era of emergency rule has ended, and in its place we establish a monarchy, not as indulgence, not as weakness, but as a legacy that can be passed down. A crown is not a trophy, it is a burden, and it is a duty given shape. It is the promise that Drewstein will not be guided by panic again, but rather by purpose. Sovereignty does not beg to exist. It declares itself, it holds itself, it cradles itself. So here and now, the Ember sovereignty has been declared, and it will be a realm forged and tempered, strong enough to endure, wise enough to last, and ensures strength is not blind, that power is not isolated. And in that a high council shall stand, recognized to counsel the crown in matters of war, law, and stewardship. Let that be clear. This is not the silencing of our people. This is the structuring of our strength. And let another truth be carved into Blackstone. Within the Ember sovereignty, rank is no longer inherited. It is earned. Service matters, merit matters, and loyalty matters. We were not saved by bloodlines alone, but by the hands that built these very stones, that built the very halls that we have gathered in today. We have blades that defend these halls, and minds that have planned them. And any citizen who serves to this realm will have the right to rise within it. Someone outside these walls will hear change and think it means softness. Let them think it. Then let them learn. This is not surrender and this is not refinement. This is growth. And sometimes growth is ugly. We are in the very changing stages of becoming better. So we are not putting down the steel that carried us. We are sharpening into something that will cut through centuries. And understand this, all of you. We do not crown ourselves to sit quietly in warmth while the world moves on. The mountain gave us fire that purifies us, and fire demands direction. The Ember sovereignty will not hide from what lies ahead. As our city prospers, our people will grow, and our will is united. Now, our eyes turn towards the nether. not as raiders or scavengers, but as a nation. So stand tall, Drewstein. Stand as stone and stand as flame. Let the world remember what it tried to discard when we were banished and we became sovereign and we stood tall. Thank you all for gathering here today, and I appreciate you all attending. Thank you.